Welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to start looking at how to find differentiated activities and enrichment activities for your students, and we're going to look at two different ways of going about doing that. So I'm here on my dashboard in Renzulli using the teacher site, and instead of going to Teach right here, which is where it seems like we should go, we're going to come over here to Toolbox. And then with this submenu right below it, we're going to choose top rated student activities. And this is going to give us activities that students have self-selected as being their favorite activities to do through the Renzulli site. And you can choose the level that you want your resources to come from, and then we get to choose the area that we want it to be in. So let's just say we're collabing on a math class, and so we're going to pull up the math resources. Sometimes we can drill down and get even further into that topic, but in this case there aren't any subtopics. And now I can just kind of browse and see if there are any activities that seem to match what I'm doing in my class, or things that I think might be good enrichment activities for my students. So I know I've got a couple of kids in my class who are interested in codes. Maybe they've been reading the Artemis Fowl series, and so I can click on Code Cracker right here, and it's going to bring up an activity that we can do, that we can send out to students for enrichment. Now, another way that we can go about finding enrichment activities is to come up here where it says Teacher Site, and we're actually going to switch over to the student site. Students also have the ability to search for enrichment activities, and when we kind of look through the lens of a student, it helps us find them as well. So you click on My Enrichment Activities, and then we can search by category here if we want, but as a teacher, I probably don't want to browse like that. I actually want to find something specific. Sorry, my screen seems to be having some trouble. And so let's say that I'm doing a resource class and we're doing a unit on the Middle Ages, and I want to find some resources about castles. So I type castles there. I'm actually going to go to advanced search. I can click on the different types of activities I want to find. I'm going to click projects and independent study, critical thinking, online activities, maybe research sites. And then I'm going to click the interest areas that I want to poll, and I'm also going to click the grade level and ability. And I'm going to choose a couple here just to make sure that I'm getting a wide variety of resources. And when I click search, I have lots of different activities that I can choose from and browse through. So this is one way that you can find enrichment activities that you might use with a whole class, or that you might use with some small pull-out groups that you're doing in classes. In our next tutorial, we'll look at how we can take some of these resources that we found, some of these favorite activities that students have given their feedback on, and actually assign them to students so that you don't have to have the students in your room in order to communicate with them about these particular activities. Thanks.